Hey guys, I did it. Finally got the 3D printer fully automated to where the prints will start, they'll print, it'll go down, it'll hit a switch, and then send the robot to go into the 3D printer, pull the part out, drop it off. Right now I have it dropping off into a drawer on my desk, and then it'll shut the door, and I can start the next print, and the robot will trigger when that print finishes, and it should be an automatic loop. So I'm going to show you the first one here and then go over the kind of the details. Alright, so here's the robot interface. Here's the current program that's running everything. So I'll just hit start here, and then that's good to go. Switch over to the software. So I originally had a circular coin, and I switched to this oval, which just gives me more real estate to put parts on the sides of it, and then the robot can come in between the parts now that the distance is a little greater. So I got this sliced. I'll print this. I'm not going to do anything. I'll do a time lapse, and I'll hit send. So while that's uploading, I can show you everything over here. So now in the printer, you can see right here, there's a switch. And if you see right now, the bed just went up 25 millimeters because the starting sequence comes down. So when the print finishes, it comes down and hits this switch, which is what triggers the robot. So I had to put that lift of 25 millimeters in there in order for it not to squish into the switch. So the first thing it does, it goes up 25 millimeters, and then the regular Bambu open sequence has it go down a few times. But so right now it just lifted up. So this print will start the little coin instead of sitting here watching it. But I'll videotape it when it finishes, and then we can get it. It comes down to the switch, and then there's an 8-minute delay, and that's what's giving the build plate time enough to cool off, and then the robot will go. So I'll kind of skip through those delays, but I'll come back when the print is finished here. Okay, so it's hit the switch now, and if you look at the sequence, it's showing it's performing an infinite loop. It just did the first operation, so now it's waiting 500 seconds, which is like 8.3 minutes. So I'll give it the time, and what it's doing with that 8.3 minutes is it's actually cooling off the chamber and cooling the bed plate. So when the vacuum comes, it can lift it up without the part sticking too much to the build plate. So I'll skip past that 8 minutes, and we'll come back to it. Alright, there it is, the complete process. So obviously I get a notification sent to my phone, so if I'm at work, I get that notification. I have a Wyze, I think you call it, W-Y-Z-E camera. I could maybe pan, it's sitting right here. So that lets me see into the printer. It's kind of hard with the camera view on the app because the build plate comes so far down. If it's a low profile part, I can't see it down there. So I just want to confirm that after the 8-minute delay that it's actually picking the part out and getting rid of it before I send the next print, and I can send the print from my app. If you guys don't know how to do that, you can go to my past videos. I have a video about how you can automate it, or you can automatically send prints that have already been printed from the app anywhere, as long as your printer is connected to Wi-Fi. But I want to thank you guys for, coming along on this process. If you haven't already, you could see the whole journey and all the videos on how I got to where I am now with the print. In the future, I'd like to somehow be able to get a backlog of the items I want printed. So I know Octoprint on some other printers, you could like build a queue of prints. So I'd like to be able to send maybe 6 prints, and then it's just a complete loop. And as soon as the robot finishes and drops the part off, that would trigger back to the printer somehow, and then it would start the next print, and I don't physically have to send the print from my phone. But that was the complete journey, and I thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or recommendations on how to make it better or what I could do to improve it, please do leave them below. If you subscribe, I'm going to kind of keep evolving this channel and evolving the robot setup. So I appreciate you coming along for the journey, and thanks for watching.